Hey friend, are you asking yourself, is this what I really want to be doing with my life? I don't think so. I think there's something else that I'm meant to be doing. Welcome to the Painting Your Path podcast, where we have real conversations about what it takes to step out, be bold, and do you. I'm your host, Clarissa Castillo-Ramsey. Let's dive in. Welcome back to the Painting Your Path podcast. I'm your host, Clarissa Castillo-Ramsey, and in this short but heartfelt episode, I'm joined by my dear friend and retreat co-leader, Mitta Wise, as we share a behind-the-scenes look at our upcoming 2-day women's retreat, Creative Breakthroughs. If you've been feeling like you're in transition, unsure of what's next, but you know you're ready for clarity, creativity, and reconnection with your purpose, this retreat was made for you. In just a few minutes, you'll hear why we created this experience, who it's for, and what kind of transformation you can expect. Whether you've been following your inner nudge or just stumbled upon this, I invite you to listen and see if this retreat is calling you. Let's dive into it. Welcome, Mitta. It is so good to have you on the Painting Your Path podcast.
Hi, Clarissa and everybody. It's so lovely to be on. Thanks, Clarissa.
Well, today I'm so excited because Mitta and I are at it again. We are hosting a retreat in Topanga Canyon, August 22nd through 24th. And that's what we're going to talk about today is the inspiration behind this retreat, who it's for, the details. But first, Mitta, for those of you who don't know you yet, could you share a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So I'm originally from New Zealand and I live in Los Angeles, not too far from Clarissa, a bit of a drive, but we're both in Los Angeles. And I'm a hypnotherapist and empowerment coach, and I support women through transitions and changes. And I met Clarissa, gosh, through a business workshop that we did many years ago, and we've just sort of remained connected and remained working together. And so I really enjoy her and what she has to offer as well. But I'm here for you on your journey too. So
Yes, and what I love about Mitta's work and my work, it's all about transformation and helping women do the things, be the things, and just have breakthroughs in their lives so they can do whatever it is that they're here to do. And I'm so excited about this retreat that we're doing. It's called Creative Breakthroughs. I just wanted to share a little bit about why I think retreats are so powerful. It's so easy for us to get caught up in technology, checking our phone, checking our email, checking our iPad, checking our computer, and being in this perpetual motion nonstop. But with retreats, I find that it is such a perfect way to completely reset whenever we're feeling overwhelmed, out of it, and just two in our heads. It's such a great way to reset and just give ourselves space to be quiet and to tune in. And what I love about your work, Mitta, is that you lead excellent guided visualizations to help people see what's kind of in their mind's eye that has maybe been there for years.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and the work that I do is artistic expression. And that is another way to help us slow down and look at our life in a different perspective.
Absolutely. And we complement each other in that way. And not
Yes.
only do we complement each other, but it's two different, slightly different approaches that the attendees at a retreat can really get benefit from the different approaches, right? And the different ways that we do things. So it's so valuable actually to have two of us in a retreat, I think. I think it's wonderful for everybody. And you know, the reason we put on these retreats, or one of the many reasons, is that Clarissa and I have been through these stages, right? We've been in stuck periods. We've been through times in our lives when we're not clear, when maybe we haven't had confidence for something, or we weren't even sure of our next best steps, or we weren't being very expressive or creative, or whatever it is, right? So we've been there, and we're sharing with you some of the things that we've learned that help us on the way. We've also had many clients and workshops, right, Clarissa? And
Yes.
we've talked and worked with women who have been in these areas that I just talked about. So we bring our experience, we bring our love, we bring everything to this retreat. And we also just love taking you and us to a beautiful nature, like Clarissa mentioned, a beautiful nature place where people can really tune in, hone in, you know, get who they are again, reconnect, and what they want, and how to take, and what their next best steps are, and how to take them. So their vision. So all of those. So thanks, Clarissa.
Yeah. And um, I also think that it really truly is in the slowing down that is when we have those creative breakthroughs. Many people come to me because they have had a passion project or even just something that they've been craving or wanting to do, but have felt held back and they don't even know why. And through these creative embodiment experiences like visualization, creativity, journaling, movement, and conversation, these are the blocks that we'll be using, the building blocks that we'll be using throughout the weekend.
Yes, we start Friday evening, go through Sunday afternoon, late afternoon, and we've got a wonderful thing packed for you. So, would you like me to say a little bit about the location, Clarissa?
Sure, that would be great.
Well, the location is a commune Topanga, and I'll read you just a little bit of what it says. It says, at the end of a road nestled in a remote valley of the Santa Monica Mountains is commune Topanga, a laboratory for living and learning on 10 acres of meandering paths, oak trees, and organic gardens. It's a setting to slow down and shift your brain to long wave thoughts. It's designed to foster deep levels of connection between people face to face. It's a place to commune. And I thought that was just lovely. So I wanted to share that with you as well.
Yes, and we're also going to be having nourishing food from an expert chef, so that is also included. And there's also gorgeous, Mita and I took a tour, of course, of the grounds. Gorgeous places to stay if you want to stay on the grounds. We also have an option if you just want to commute in. Maybe you love your house and you'd rather stay there, but during the day, you can join us. So that is also another option for this retreat.
Yes. And we know there's a pool and a jacuzzi and all those things. But one of the things I really loved was this area where you can just sit cliffside and you can look over the beautiful mountains, Santa Monica Mountains. There's actually a couple of views like that where you can have these chairs sitting around. It's a really lovely space. So that was one of the things that I really loved. What did you love the most? What stood out for
Oh
you, Clarissa?
gosh, I loved that. And honestly, the words can't describe this location. It truly is nestled in the mountains, like away from everything else. And I think just the nature vibes, the connect back to yourself vibes that I got just from simply being on the premises.
Right.
There's so many different cute nooks and places to go to meditate, to draw, to paint, to have conversation. And
Yes.
all the rooms are really like well furnished, and yeah, it's just such a perfect setting for a retreat.
So, anything else you want to say?
Just that if this year so far has been a challenging one, if you're at the point in your life where you're saying, I feel like I'm onto something, but I need some support. I'm not sure what the next step is for me. Perhaps you've lost your connection with creativity. These are all wonderful reasons to join us if any of those resonate. So I just wanted to make sure this is clear who this is for.
Yes, and our tagline for our retreat, Creative Breakthroughs, is for women on the edge of what's next. And I think that's just a lovely description for women on the edge of what's next. Maybe you know what's next, but you just don't know how to get there, or you need more confidence, or maybe you don't know what's next. And so, with this creativity and art and guided visualizations and meditations and our movement work, this really supports getting you where you want to be and reconnecting, like we talked about. Shall I talk a little bit about rewards?
Yes, go for it.
If you're a person who would like to, well, either bring a friend or two, or you'd like to share this with your community, we do have some rewards for you. So one of them is a spot on both of our podcasts, and then we have some other rewards as well that we can talk about with you. So please contact one of us so that we can tell you more about it. Okay?
Yes, and all the details to the retreat and how to connect with us will be in the show notes. And just if this sparks your interest, I encourage you to read more about it. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. Spots are limited for this retreat. And I think we said it clear enough, but this is a women's only retreat. Sorry, guys, that'll have to be a different retreat for you. But if this sparks your interest, be sure to read more about it and sign up. Mitta and I would love to have you
Yes.
August 22nd through 24th.
And one more thing, early bird, we have an early bird available, special price, and that finishes on June the 23rd. So make sure you get in as soon as you can, okay?
Yes, don't overthink it.
Yes.
If this is calling you, let that be your sign to join
Yes.
us. And with that, we just wanted to keep this short and sweet and to the point. But until next time, keep painting your path. Bye
Okay.
for now. Thank you so much for staying till the very end. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a friend. If you haven't had a chance yet, please write a review and rate the show. I would love to hear your feedback. And I also have a free resource guide for anybody who is asking themselves, am I on the right path for myself now? Or is there something else that I really want to do? Maybe you're in that quandary. Maybe you're wondering what's next. So head over to the show notes and you'll see my Painting Your Path framework guide. Download it and have some fun. Just start exploring. And thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you next week.